couple of weeks ago, I made a video in which I discussed all the things that I would like to see come into an upcoming Mario Kart game. In that video, I discussed how I would like to see some old and new characters be included in this Mario Kart game. I also discussed how I would like to see all the characters have alternate costumes and unique items. Well, that is exactly what we are going to discuss more in depth today. Hello everyone, my name is Staragoza, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing my full Mario Kart 9 roster wishlist. So, the way this video is going to work is, I'm going to go through every single character that I would like to see added into the roster of this game, and I will be telling you what I think their special ability could be, and all of the costumes that they could have. The way these costumes would work, I'm thinking they could work sort of like in Super Smash Bros. Or in the recent Mario Sports games, that you just select the character and then you with the click of a button, you just switch between them. Or it could also work how it does in Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, that when you're selecting your kart and your glider, you get to switch between the costume that you want. It doesn't really matter how the costumes work, but it is important to discuss that they do not work the same way that they do in Mario Kart 9, that little pop-up appears, because they all have a different amount of costumes. The character we will begin with is Mario. His special ability, just like it is in most other games, like Mario Kart Tour and Mario Kart Double Dash, will be the Fire Flower. In the previous video, I discussed how I would like to see every single human character have a racer outfit, sort of like this one. So that is Mario's first outfit, the racer outfit. The second one can be Fire Mario because, well, he has fire ability anyway. Third is Wedding Mario, then Tanuki Mario. I don't know why I think this one would be goofy and it'd be funny to have Shirtless Mario. Then we have Dr. Mario, then Zombie Mario, then Metal Mario, Flying Squirrel Mario, and I don't know why, but I'd like to have Mexican Mario. Next up, we have Luigi. Luigi's ability, I tried to make it different from Mario's. I didn't want it to be the same, so I went into my research and I went into Mario Golf Super Rush, seeing that in that game, he has the Ice Flower as his special shot. So that's the same ability that I gave him here. Luigi's special item is the Ice Flower. It'll work the same way that it does in Mario Kart Tour. And for his outfits, well, just like Mario, he has his racer outfits. But for the rest of his outfits, I wanted to give him different outfits for Mario. I didn't want him to be the same. So I gave him Ice Luigi, Penguin Luigi, Builder Luigi, Tanuki Luigi, only because his is different than Mario's, Mummy Luigi from Luigi's Mansion, Gooigi, Mr. L from Paper Mario, German Luigi, and Pirate Luigi, also from Luigi's Mansion. Next up, we have Peach. Peach's special item is the heart. I don't exactly know if this heart could work the same way it does in Mario Kart Tour or in Mario Kart Double Dash, because in case you didn't know, they actually work differently. But that is not the most important thing. Next up, we have her outfits. Just like the other two, she has a racer outfit, which could look somewhat like the one in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But besides that, we have Cat Peach, Kimono Peach, Vacation, Witch Peach, Explorer Peach, and Pingold Peach. Next up, we have Daisy. Same with Luigi, I didn't want to give Daisy the same ability that Peach has, because they are not the same person. So, I dug in more deeper into Daisy, and everyone knows that Daisy is more of a flower girl. So, I actually gave Daisy the Piranha Plant ability from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I think that fits her a lot better than the heart power. And for her outfits, she has the racer, Fairy Daisy, and Sporty Daisy. Next up, we have Toad. Toad's special item is the Mega Mushroom. He also uses this ability in Mario Golf Super Rush. That's the main reason I gave it to him, because he typically has a different item, but I actually gave that item to a different person. His costumes are Blue Toad, Green Toad, Yellow Toad, Purple Toad, Cat Toad, Captain Toad, and Builder Toad, because all of those just made sense. Next up, we have the world's easiest character to give abilities and costumes to, Yoshi. Yoshi's ability is the Yoshi egg. It'll work the same way it has worked in every Mario Kart that it has ever been included in. And his costumes are Red Yoshi, Orange Yoshi, Yellow Yoshi, Light Blue Yoshi, Dark Blue Yoshi, Purple Yoshi, Pink Yoshi, and Black Yoshi. Very, very simple. Next up is Wario, and the special item I gave him is one that is unique to Mario Kart Tour. It is the Giga Bomb. Basically, it's just a giant bomb, and you can only throw it forward, and it has a giant blast radius. I gave that to Wario. For his costumes, there's Racer Wario, Wario, how he looks in the WarioWare games, Hiker Wario, and Cowboy Wario. I had such a hard time with this character because he never gets included in much things. But for his ability, I gave him the double BOB-OMB, which is very simple because that's the ability he has in Mario Kart Tour. For his outfits, there's a Racer Waluigi, there's Bus Driver Waluigi. Honestly, I don't know where I got this from, but I heard about it somewhere and I don't know where it's from. But there's a Taco Waluigi. And then upcoming in Mario Kart Tour, there is a Vampire Waluigi, but I decided to include him because we do sort of know he looks like it. Next up is Rosalina. And in case you haven't noticed by now, most of these abilities are based off of Mario Kart Tour because I had that conveniently on my phone already, so it was just really easy. For Rosalina's special item, she has the same one she has in Mario Kart Tour. She has the Dash Ring. It is essentially just a bunch of rings that she throws, and then she can get a speed boost from every ring that she passes by. For her outfits, there's a Racer Rosalina, Witch Rosalina, Beach Rosalina, Fire Rosalina, and Aurora Rosalina. I thought all these outfits really fit Rosalina, and although there was plenty more, I didn't want to, have the same ones that Mario, Luigi, and Peach had because she's kind of special, I decided to include a very weird character who has never actually been in a Mario Kart game before. The main reason I included her is because I wanted Rosalina to have a partner because she's never had a real partner before. So I actually included Luma just to be Rosalina's partner. Her special item is the bubble item. We also see this item in Mario Kart Tour. It is essentially just you get transformed into a bubble and it automatically moves you, sort of like the bullet bill, but it doesn't go as fast. For her costumes, well, she was actually really easy because Lumas actually come in a lot of color variations. There's red, yellow, green, blue, white, and black. Next up, we have Toadette. Toadette's special item is the one from Mario Kart Tour, the Triple Mushroom. The reason I didn't give this item to Toad and I gave it to Toadette was because I thought the Mega Mushroom fit more with Toad instead of Toadette, so I gave Toadette the Triple Mushroom. For her outfits, there's Captain Toadette, Flying Squirrel Toadette, Builder Toadette, and Penguin Toadette. Next up, we have the most discriminated character in all of Mario history, BIRDO. BIRDO, for some reason, never gets included in anything. BIRDO and Waluigi are just super discriminated for some apparent reason. But for her special item, I gave her the same item as Yoshi, except that hers is for some reason under a different name. In most games, it's the Yoshi egg, but BIRDO has the BIRDO egg, which is essentially the same thing. For her outfits, there's red BIRDO, orange BIRDO, yellow BIRDO, green BIRDO, light blue BIRDO, dark blue BIRDO, purple BIRDO, and black BIRDO. Next up, we have Bowser. Obviously, his special ability is the Bowser shell that he uses in previous Mario Kart games. And for his alternate costumes, we have Dry Bowser and Fury Bowser. Next up, we have Bowser Jr. I didn't want to give him the same ability as Bowser, but I really could not think of anything else. Except that when I was making this list of characters, there was one item that hadn't been included with anyone. So I just ended up giving it to Bowser Jr. Although it doesn't really fit, it sort of does because it kind of looks like the paintbrush. It's the boomerang power. It sort of fits. Made sense a little bit. Not really, but it's fine. For his outfits, we'll do the same thing that they did in Super Smash Bros. And just give him all the Koopalings as his alternate costumes. Next up, we have Koopa Troopa and Dry Bones. I'm discussing these as one because their item is essentially the same. Koopa Troopa has triple green shell and Dry Bones has triple red shell. For Koopa Troopa's costumes, we have red, blue, and yellow Koopa Troopa. And for Dry Bones, we just simply have gold Dry Bones because there isn't really much alternate Dry Boneses. Next up, we have Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Donkey Kong has the giant banana, and Diddy Kong has triple banana. I really struggled with Diddy Kong because in Mario Kart Tour, he actually has banana cannon, but that banana cannon is the worst item to ever exist because you end up slipping on your own bananas anyway, so I decided to just give him triple banana. And then they don't really have alternate costumes because they never really change costumes in anything except Smash Bros. I didn't want to make the Smash costumes canon to the Mario universe because they were mainly just there to give every character 8 colors. Next up, we have the most unique character in the whole list. This is Hammerbro. The reason he is so unique is because he has an item that is not shared with a single person on the rest of the roster. This is the hammer item. However, he becomes even more unique because each of his alternate costumes has a different item than the original one. For example, his alternate costumes are Fire Bro, Boomerang Bro, and Ice Bro, each of which have their respective item, Fire, Boomerang, and Ice, because it wouldn't make sense for all of them to have Hammer. It just didn't make sense. So, he's unique because all his alternate costumes have a different special item. Next up, I wanted to include a really strange character. A character who has never, ever been playable in a Mario game, ever. I decided to include Professor E.GADD from Mario Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion. His item is the Boo item, the same one that we see in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that steals the item from the player in front of you. I think that's a very fitting item, and he doesn't really have alternate costumes because we never really get to see him in anything other than his normal white coat. Next up, we have Pauline. I really tried to not repeat special items, but I have a really big character roster, so I ended up having to repeat some. I didn't repeat any more than once, which is pretty good. So, Pauline actually has the same special item as Peach. She has the heart item because it just fit her. And then she also has a racer outfit, just like the rest of the humans, and there's Heart Pauline, which is the main reason I gave her the heart item. Next up, we have King Boo. His special item will obviously be the Boo item, just like Professor E.GADD. And for his alternate costumes, we have Luigi's Mansion King Boo and Gold King Boo. Next up, we have a fan favorite, Shy Guy. His special item is the same that it was in Mario Kart Tour, Double BOB-OMB. For his alternate costumes, we have orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, purple, pink, and black. Simple. Next up, we have a very strange character, but I decided to include him because he never really gets included in these games. I put GOOMBA. For Goomba's special item, we have the Mega Mushroom, because since he's really small, I think he could use, the height. And for his alternate costumes, we have Groombrat and Galoomba, which are alternate types of Goomba. Next up, we have a character who has been rejected from a Mario Kart roster for so many years, and finally, in 2021, got included in Mario Kart Tour. We have KAMEK. KAMEK's special item is the dash ring, because it just fits, because they're very magical, and they're also blue, which is a bonus. KAMEK does not have any alternate costumes, and neither will any of the following characters, because these are more random characters, and they don't really have alternate costumes. So like I just said, none of the next characters will have alternate costumes, so we're gonna go through them a little bit faster. So for this next character, it's Petey Piranha. Petey Piranha actually has the same special item as Daisy, the piranha plant. It fits because it's a plant with another plant. Like, it's literally, there literally could not be a better item for them. Next up is King Bob-omb. King Bob-omb's special item is the Giga Bomb, because that's his item in Mario Kart Tour, and it really fits him because it's like a giant, like one of his children. I don't know if that's weird, but that's essentially what it is. Next up, we have a character who has not been included in a while in a Mario Kart game. This is Wiggler. He was included in Mario Kart 7, and ever since then, he's been rejected from every Mario Kart game since. Wiggler's special item is the triple green shell, because I didn't really know what else to give him, and it just sort of fit him. Not really, but sort of. Next up, we have Funky Kong and Dixie Kong. These are essentially just the same thing as Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Funky Kong has the giant banana, and Dixie Kong has the triple banana. Next up, we have Spike. For Spike, I gave him the boomerang item because the boomerang is like blue and green, and Spike is blue and green, so the colors just matched up, and it just fit him. Next up, we have the character that I struggled with the most, and I kid you not, it was horrible. We have Monty Mole. I included him only because I needed more characters, and Monty Mole, I tried to go through Mario Kart Tour to find out what his special item could be, but he has the mushroom cannon, and I didn't want to give Monty Mole a unique item like the mushroom cannon because it's just essentially really weird. So I ended up going with the triple mushroom. I don't really see him having triple mushroom, but then at the same time I do, which is really, really strange, and I just struggled so much with this character. It was horrible. Next up, we have NABBIT. NABBIT was playable in Mario Kart Tour, so he's not a completely unique Mario Kart character. However, in that game, he has the Lucky 7 item. I didn't want to give anyone the Lucky 7 item because I think it's really overpowered for only one specific person to have. I'd rather treat it as a normal item than as a special item. So I gave him Triple Red Shell because it's the most overpowered item out of the special items, and NABBIT is just a little bit, he seems like the type who would be overpowered. Next up, we have BLOOPER. BLOOPER's special item, when I thought of it, it was like the perfect thing. It's the bubble. Bubbles are made of water, and BLOOPER lives in water. So it just, it just made sense. It's the bubble item, same one that LUMA has. Next up, we have Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. I didn't want to include any clone characters, but I had come to the point where there wasn't really much more characters to select from that weren't completely random. So I just went with Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. Two babies is better than 5. So I just gave them the same abilities that their parents have, the Fire Flower and the Ice Flower. And these two actually do have alternate costumes. Baby Mario has Koala Mario, and Baby Luigi actually didn't have one, but I didn't want to give one to Baby Mario and not to Baby Luigi, so I actually created one, which kind of fits him, and it sort of matches the Koala Mario. I gave him Panda Baby Luigi. It sort of makes sense. In the end, we would have a roster of 36 characters, and it would look something like this. That was a really, really long video. There was so many characters that I discussed, and so many costumes that I had to go over, and special items, and it took a really long time to make this video. I would really, really, really be so happy if you liked the video, if you subscribed to the channel, if you want to see more content like this. Please, it would help out a ton. Liking a video helps a lot more than you think. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, and if you're still here, thank you. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate you. Goodbye.